家好，我是国际金融报的记者。问题是对詹姆斯教授的，是未来的疫苗技术平台方面，纳米技术对疫苗技术会产生何种影响？您觉得哪一个疫苗技术平台更为重要？谢谢。
I assume you're asking that question in relation to COVID. So in the United States, we've had the most experience with so-called mRNA or messenger RNA vaccines, and they've proven to be highly effective. But we've had other vaccine modalities that have also proven to be effective. I have to say the main problem that we've had in the United States, in my opinion, is convincing everybody to get vaccinated. My overall point of view is that any vaccine is better than no vaccine. I'm personally excited about mRNA vaccines outside of their COVID application because the delivery system, which they've proven to be safe and effective, is being explored by a large number of companies in clinical trials and earlier stage research as a potential treatment for cancer. And so that I think also has a tremendous long-term promise.
我来自中国经济网。请问发展中国家如何提高生物学和细胞学的水平？
There's no question with regard to education that it can be done better everywhere, and efforts need to be made both to modernize and especially to communicate well with the students who one wishes to inform and train in these regards. It's a challenge everywhere to interest young people in the subject, to encourage some of them to pursue careers in the subject. It is something that we very much want to do.
我想问一下罗斯麦教授，发展中国家应该优先发展哪些生物医药技术？谢谢。
I think really a major point that any number of the speakers today, including several Nobel laureates, made is that there should not be top-down priorities for science. Scientific discovery is the most effective when individual scientists focus on basic problems that need to be solved. And the history around the world is that when funding organizations and governments set out narrow priorities, this is more important than the other thing, and more important yet than the third thing, it very rarely is a productive strategy for success in obtaining the technology and inventions that we all want. That doesn't mean there isn't room for some of that, but it certainly should not be a dominant style for any country that wants to have major impact worldwide in science. What is the greatest discovery ever made by science? If this were a classroom, I'd ask for people to raise their hands. I'm going to pause there so you can think about it. And the answer is, the greatest discovery ever made in science is the discovery of the scientific method. Because the scientific method has endless potential. It is only limited by the human imagination. It is owned by no one, and it is available to everyone.
Hello, it's Vala from Shanghai Daily. This year is the 5th anniversary of the World Laureates Forum. I'd like to know that what kind of influence that this forum can bring to Shanghai and the world's science and technology development.
So one of the many benefits of the World Laureates Forum held every year in Shanghai is to the people of Shanghai. By that I mean especially the students, the young people who pursue careers or even contemplate pursuing careers in science. We bring to the World Laureates Forum the most distinguished scientists in the world, such as my colleagues sitting here on the stage with me today. It's a rare opportunity for the young people to interact closely with, sometimes even in person, with such exceptional scientists. an opportunity to derive both information and inspiration from such interaction. There are, of course, other benefits of holding the World Laureates Forum in Shanghai. It attracts commercial interest on the side of those pursuing science for profit or other purposes. It has in the past and will continue to stimulate interest not only in basic science, which is our purpose, but also applications of science.
To what my colleague Professor Kornberg pointed out, I think I heard there were something like 20 Nobel Prize winners here at this conference, and that's with still ongoing restrictions, right? It sends a message, which is an appropriate message, that this is a city that aspires to greatness in science. It already has considerable achievements and more to come. And that spotlight can only promote the development of good science, which is a human benefit for all of us.
In as much as you are interested in the expo, we are also interested in it. If we had time, we would love to go and visit all of the exhibits in the expo, no less than you would like to do.
Except if you have any products in the expo that extend life and add good health and maybe a little wealth, we would welcome them, I'm sure, just like everybody else.